Ghulam Mujtaba is the chairman and founder of the Opinion Maker Center for Policy Studies. He joins us now live from Islamabad. So Mr. Gilani is ordered to appear in court in person on the 19th of January. How real is the prospect that he could be convicted, that he could be found guilty of contempt of court?
Well, this is the latest thing going on. The case has been in the court for a very long time and basically started from the cases of National Reconciliation Ordinance, which were set aside with the Supreme Court, and they had ordered the Prime Minister to write a letter to the Swiss court, which the Prime Minister defied and he never did it. And then one after the other, many events followed, and now the last thing which came was the Memo Gate. And Memo Gate proved to be the last straw on the camel's back, and in which the President is accused, the ex-ambassador Haqqani is accused of initiating that Memo Gate and handing it over to the American administration through Mullen. So that has really changed the entire scenario in the country, and even the politicians who are with in the parliament and outside the parliament, they are demanding of the Prime Minister to resign and hold for the fresh elections.
But is much of this latest crisis the government finds itself in to do with the fact that the Prime Minister, the government, is trying to protect the President, Zardari, from corruption charges? Because it all started when the government decided not to follow the order by the Supreme Court to rescind an amnesty protecting senior politicians accused of corruption.
Yes, exactly, that is what has happened. And now the latest thing which has come up is the Memo Gate, and that has triggered further fires in the country on this issue. And in that, the Supreme Court had ordered and asked for the replies of the President, the Army Chief, and the DG ISI, which the DG ISI and the Army Chief had submitted to the court through legal process through the ministry. And on that, if you permit me, I'll just read out a few things. That the Attorney General of Pakistan, Maulvi Anwarul Haq, he has confirmed that he received the memos, response to the memos from the Army Chief and the Director General ISI, which he, under his covering letter, forwarded that to the Supreme Court. Now, this has further complicated the situation, because Mr. Gilani, the Prime Minister, has accused the Army Chief and the DG ISI that they violated the channel and sent the replies to the Supreme Court, which is in fact not the truth. So this is further complicating the situation. The basic problem is that the corruption is rampant in the government. The people are fed up, and they are trying to cover up all of their shortfalls. And now the Prime Minister has become very adamant and arrogant, and he has initiated all these things only to provoke the army, so that the army throws them out and they can go to the public that we have been thrown out and we have been victimized. So that is not what army is not prepared to do that.
Raja Ghulam Mujtaba, will have to leave it there. We're running out of time. But thanks so much for joining us from Islamabad. The government not just being challenged there by the Supreme Court, but also going through a difficult relationship with the army. Thanks very much. Now, search and rescue teams in Lebanon are looking for survivors